welcome back to Sailor March Madness. Now before I can cover the Sailor Stars, I have to first go over the first part of Season 5. Seriously, I'm not trying to avoid them, something major happens before the Sailor Starlights arrive, so like in my Sailor Moon R review, I must go over that first. Oh sweet bliss. You didn't hear that. At the very beginning of Sailor Moon Stars, the girls finally made it into high school. They don't have to worry about test exams for a while, but they still have to worry about college and their futures. Usagi, naturally, is only thinking about Mamoru proposing to Usagi. Why? You know you're gonna have a kid with him and be his queen, so why worry? Well, Chibiusa claims that her training is over and she must return to the future. Meanwhile, in a mirror world, Nehelenia floats about thinking she's won since she's beautiful again and the planet Earth should be destroyed. A mysterious voice pops in and says, nope, Earth's still standing. Nehelenia is freed from her mirror world and finds out that Chibiusa is still alive along with the other scouts. This pisses her off. A dark mirror is forged and she breaks it into a million pieces which scatters all over the world, but mostly Japan. For some reason, this causes the portal to the future to close, stopping Chibiusa from going into the future, and one of the falling shards falls into Mamoru's eye. Ouch. Across town, Haruka and Michiru are on a date at the local aquarium. Wow! You bitches had time for us? They notice the shooting shards in the sky as it strikes people around them. Haruka gets one in her hand, but Michiru sucks it out. With any shard that falls, not affecting anyone, it turns into a mirror demon that looks like Nehelenia. They're a bit too strong to handle since Haruka and Michiru didn't get a power booster like the others did. Pluto arrives on the scene carrying baby Hotaru with her. Oh, the good outer senjus are in this! Goody goody! Pluto explains to them that they may need Saturn's power for the upcoming battle, so she picked her up from Professor Tomo. How convenient for them to snatch a baby. Even with Pluto with them, they're no match for these mirror demons. One of the mirror demons actually tried to attack Hotaru, but she woke up from her nap and said, nope. Her powers are awakened and she shares her strength with the others, giving them crystal power transformations like the Inner Scouts. With these powers, they easily defeat the mirror demons. They go to check on Hotaru, only to notice that she went from a baby to a 5-year-old girl. Well, isn't that strange? Apparently, she can foretell the future and sense Sailor Moon's in danger. The Outer Scouts move in together to raise Hotaru and see what other tricks she can pull up her sleeve. In the middle of the night, Hotaru senses Nehelenia's presence and is scared. Sailor Saturn approaches her and tells her to awaken. Serenity's in danger, so you gotta wake up soon. Hotaru remembers her past with the gang and awakens as Sailor Saturn in her teenage body. She tells the Outer Scouts that they need to find Sailor Moon as soon as possible to help her. Yeah, Uranus, it takes a naked teenager in your hallway to convince you to get off your butt and help the others. Just saying. The Inner Scouts are attacked at the shrine by the Mirror Demons, so the Outer Scouts arrive and surprise them with Sailor Saturn. It's so sad. Sailor Saturn never gets her own transformation. Well, I think they actually made a transformation for her in a game, but does that really count? Saturn tells the others to combine their powers with Sailor Moon, giving her a new power called Eternal Sailor Moon. They got real creative with this outfit. During this battle, we notice Mamoru is in a lot of pain. In fact, anyone who was stricken with a mirror shard are slowly going under Nehelenia's spell. Mamoru starts to ignore Usagi and buy mirrors for his place. Creepy! Saturn tells them this is a sign of Nehelenia's return, which freaks out Usagi, so they run to Mamoru's place to save him. Inside, they find Mamoru completely brain dead, falling over Nehelenia. Oh, you poor sap. Nehelenia says she will make Usagi suffer by taking away everything she loves, so she takes away Mamoru. She also warns that he will be forever under her spell if she doesn't rescue her man by midnight. At that moment, Chibiusa begins to fade. Uh-oh. It turns out that if Usagi can't save Mamoru in time, she'll lose her future with him and Chibiusa. Ah, crap. Not wasting a second, Usagi transforms and teleports to Nehelenia's dimension. Wow. So, Sailor Teleport was useless this whole time? The other scouts hold on together using Sailor Teleport to follow Sailor Moon with pride. Bitch, we still use it. Unfortunately, Nehelenia shoots some shards at them, separating the scouts into different dimensions. Some of them pair off with each other, so they have to work together to find their way out. Sailor Mercury works with Uranus, teaching her how to use her brain instead of your brawn. Yeah, Uranus. They defeat their challenge only to get weak and fall for Nehelenia's trap. Mars and Neptune are together, so Mars shows off her spiritual skills to win the battle. They're also weakened, so they fall for Nehelenia's trap. Working with Pluto, Venus teaches her how you should never leave your friends behind. I like how the Inners have to prove that they're better than the Outers through these lessons. But like the others, Pluto and Venus fall for Nehelenia's trap. Meanwhile, Jupiter finds Usagi under an illusion and tries to snap her out of it. She falls for a trap, her earring falls towards Usagi, and she gets trapped by Nehelenia. I'm beginning to think it's faster to get trapped by Nehelenia. Usagi sees the earring and snaps out of her illusion. She continues her trek up the thorny hill to get to Mamoru. Somehow, though, Saturn and Chibiusa make it there first. Good going, scouts. 2 kid scouts showed you off without breaking a sweat. Chibiusa runs to Mamoru and tries to help him, but she's falling weaker as midnight approaches. In an attempt to save the future, Saturn threatens to use her ultimate attack, the Silence Glaive. That's nice and all, but aren't you gonna get everyone killed too? The scouts are trapped there, Chibiusa and Mamoru are right there, and Usagi's just outside! You're gonna get everyone killed! Chibiusa stops her from using the attack, so Saturn ends up getting trapped with the others. You're a hero, Chibiusa. Usagi arrives just in time to see Chibiusa disappear as it is almost midnight. Nehelenia thinks she's won, but Usagi gives the look of, oh, this is not over. Nehelenia doesn't like that look and doesn't understand why she won't give up. Usagi's call of strength reaches to the other scouts, causing her to transform into Eternal Sailor Moon again. Somehow she senses misery in Nehelenia, and she finds out about Nehelenia's lonely childhood. Really? We're taking this route here? With her powers, Sailor Moon sets Nehelenia free from her misery and sends her back to her childhood where she can live a better life again. No, isn't she cute? Sailor Moon was able to rescue Mamoru just in time, and Chibiusa returns to life. The world turns back to normal and peace is restored for now. Meanwhile, the voice that released Nehelenia from her dormant state has plans of her own, and we'll find that out in the next review. Unfortunately. Ugh. I was happy with this segment since it brought the Outer Scouts back into the picture to finish on Nehelenia, just like in the manga. Why this couldn't be the ending of Super S? I guess it ties us to the new villain. Well, whatever. We've covered this part of the season, so next will have to be the Sailor Starlights. Why? Be sure to come back for the other parts of the season. In the meantime, be sure to check us out on Facebook. Just type in Anime America Podcasts and like us. If you wish to support our production by purchasing our merchandise, just go to www.cafepress.com/Anime America Podcast. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned to Anime America.